Welcome back to Venture Vibes, your passport to the most fascinating corners of the world. Today, we're taking you deep into a country that's been quietly shocking its visitors, not with chaos, but with charm. It's Malaysia. Tourists arrive with assumptions and leave in awe. And in 2025, the surprises are even bigger, better, and bolder than ever before. So let's uncover what truly stuns people when they visit Malaysia today. The first surprise hits right at the airport. Kuala Lumpur International Airport, or KLIA, isn't just clean, it's futuristic. In 2025, facial recognition is now being used at immigration counters for faster clearance. The process is so seamless that travelers from dozens of countries, including most of Europe, Australia, and parts of Asia, can now enter visa-free or with e-visas processed in under 48 hours. That's a stark contrast for many travelers used to long queues and strict checks elsewhere. People expect chaos or outdated systems in Southeast Asia, but KLIA feels like something out of Tokyo or Seoul. Then there's the transport. The MRT and LRT systems in Kuala Lumpur are shockingly efficient. With the new Putrajaya line fully operational since March 2023, it now connects areas that were once inaccessible. By 2025, the system has become even more integrated, with seamless digital ticketing via apps like MyRapid and TNG. Tourists often expect Southeast Asia to mean tuk-tuks and motorcycles, and while those still exist, Malaysia offers fully air-conditioned, modern trains that put even some Western cities to shame. KL's public transport isn't just clean and reliable, it's shockingly affordable. But the real shock? The people. There's a warmth and generosity in Malaysia that isn't advertised in brochures. Tourists are stunned when strangers stop to help them without expecting tips. There are countless stories of lost wallets returned, phones left in grab cars that were hand-delivered back, and locals walking visitors to their hotel instead of just pointing the way. Malaysians will stop mid-meal to explain directions, or even invite travelers to festivals and family dinners. In rural towns like Kampung Baru, Sabah, or even the alleys of Georgetown, this hospitality goes even deeper. Many tourists are shocked to see how modern Malaysia is, especially those who expect only jungles or rural life. In 2025, Kuala Lumpur's skyline competes with the world's greatest. The Merdeka 118 Tower, now fully open to the public, is the second tallest building in the world and offers a view that leaves visitors speechless. With its skydeck and immersive digital experiences, it's more than just a building, it's a statement. Right beneath it, travelers find a hyper-connected business district, luxury malls, Michelin-rated restaurants, and co-working spaces buzzing with remote workers from Europe, Japan, Korea, and the US. The shock continues when they see how green Malaysia still is. A 10-minute drive from the concrete jungle leads to actual jungle. In 2025, Malaysia's ecotourism sector is booming, and it's not just hype. Places like Bilamtemanggar Rainforest and Taman Negara are untouched havens. You can go from sipping a cold brew in a KL cafe to trekking with the orang asli in the rainforest within hours. Many foreign visitors are blown away by the balance between urban advancement and environmental preservation. The government has strengthened laws on rainforest protection, and over 50% of Malaysia is still covered in lush, dense forest. Food is one of the biggest surprises. Tourists expect spicy food, but not a food universe. Malaysia is a melting pot of culinary worlds. In one street you'll find nasi lemak, roti canai, char kway teow, banana leaf rice, Hainanese chicken rice, and Sarawak laksa. In 2025, Malaysian cuisine is finally getting global recognition. CNN, Lonely Planet, and even Michelin have listed KL and Penang as top food destinations. But the real magic is in the hawker stalls and kopitiams. Tourists are stunned that for under $3, they can have a meal more flavorful than a $50 dish in Europe. And it's not just the food, it's the experience. Sitting on plastic chairs under a palm tree, surrounded by locals, families, and cats, you get an experience that's hard to buy. Cultural richness is another jaw-dropper. Foreign visitors are often unaware of Malaysia's deep traditions. Batik art, wayang kulit shadow puppets, ancient dance forms like Zapan and Bharatanatyam, the history of the Peranakan Chinese, the Dayak people in Borneo, it's endless. Museums like the Islamic Arts Museum and the National Museum are world-class, but even a walk through the old quarters of Malacca or Penang offers a history lesson without a tour guide. In 2025, cultural preservation has been digitized. Augmented reality apps now let tourists see how old cities looked a century ago just by scanning a QR code. Many are amazed at how history isn't just archived, it's alive. What also surprises many is how safe Malaysia is. Even solo female travelers report feeling secure walking at night in most urban areas. Crimes against tourists are rare, and in 2025, digital safety systems have added a layer of protection. Ride-hailing services have built-in SOS features, street cameras are well maintained, and tourist police patrol major hotspots. Visitors coming from areas with high street crime are often shocked at how peaceful Malaysian cities feel. Another twist. English. While not the official language, English is widely spoken, especially in cities. From taxi drivers to shopkeepers, most Malaysians speak at least basic English, and many are fluent. Foreigners coming from Thailand, Vietnam, or even parts of Europe are pleasantly surprised by how easy it is to communicate. Even signage in airports, public transport, and shops is bilingual. For a lot of tourists, that changes everything. Then comes the affordability. Visitors from the US, UK, Australia, or even Japan are shocked at how far their money goes. A luxury hotel for under $100, a gourmet meal for under $10, a massage for $15, and world-class dental or cosmetic services at a fraction of Western prices. In 2025, Malaysia continues to offer world-class infrastructure and services at costs that make it one of the best value-for-money destinations in the world. Let's not forget East Malaysia. Tourists often come expecting only Kuala Lumpur or Langkawi, but when they visit Sabah and Sarawak, the game changes. Climbing Mount Kinabalu, exploring Borneo's caves, diving in Sipadan, these are world-class experiences. In fact, in 2025, Sabah has launched new marine conservation parks and eco-resorts powered entirely by solar energy. Many visitors describe these regions as the most beautiful, untouched places they've ever seen, and they don't understand why they hadn't heard more about them before. Even the weather surprises tourists. Yes, it's tropical, but thanks to Malaysia's diverse geography, you can escape the heat. Places like Cameron Highlands and Kundasang offer cool, misty escapes just a few hours from the city. Tea plantations, strawberry farms, and Tudor-style cottages are things most don't associate with Southeast Asia, but they're all here. Another surprise is the digital life. In 2025, Malaysia is among the most connected nations in Southeast Asia. 5G is standard in major cities. Digital payments dominate, even for small roadside stalls. Apps like Grab aren't just for rides, they cover food delivery, grocery shopping, bills, and even hotel bookings. Tourists from countries still reliant on cash are stunned at how cashless and tech-friendly everything is. One more thing that catches people off guard is how calm things feel. Malaysia doesn't scream for attention, it flows. It doesn't rely on gimmicks or artificial attractions. Instead, it offers authenticity. It doesn't try to copy other destinations, it confidently presents its own identity. Tourists who come looking for fast thrills often find something deeper: peace, reflection, and connection. In 2025, Malaysia remains one of the most underrated yet emotionally rich travel experiences on Earth. It shocks without noise. It humbles with beauty. And it captivates not just your eyes, but your heart. So the next time someone says Malaysia is just a stopover, tell them it's actually the destination. And if you've been, you know exactly what we're talking about. Thanks for watching Venture Vibes. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more untold stories from the places the world has yet to fully understand. And until next time, keep your mind open and your suitcase ready.